Red Barrel, the explosive companion of goons. Each day they give their lives so that we may live. And for the Red Barrel, Just Cause 3 is genocide.
Hey, it's Rico!
I'm the trouble starter. Pumpkin instigator. I'm the fear addicted. Danger illustrated. I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
I saw you coming in on the plane, and you were like...
I'm the one infected. Twist, animated. I'm a fire starter. You're a fire starter.
Barjo, I forgot how wonderfully chaotic Just Cause was.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this because Just Cause 2 is still one of my favorite open world games just for the freedom it gives you to cause mayhem.
Yeah, it basically gave you a license for fun.
Wish me luck. Why? We never needed it before.
And 3 is no different.
Rico! It's been so long!
Rico Rodriguez has returned to his hometown of Medici, which is now run by the dictator General Di Ravello.
You learned a thing or two since I left.
Yeah, you're not too bad yourself, huh?
It's a familiar setup. There's a dictator that's hell-bent on power and control and will do anything to keep that power, even if it means burning his own cities down.
Perhaps some motivation. The town of Costa del Porto. Barnett!
Luckily, Rico's main profession is dictator removal, and you're very quickly thrown into that task with reckless abandon.
The last game's hook was the physics-defying grapple and how you could use it to get around and hook two objects together for shenanigans. Well, it's had an upgrade because now you can not only tether objects together, but you can make that tether retract. This opens up a whole range of new gameplay options that feed organically into the action.
Thank you for everything you do.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's so much fun, and it becomes second nature quickly. You might want to use it for upending cars or helicopters in pursuit. Or against enemies on foot. Or you might just want to do this. Getting about with the grapple's great, isn't it?
Yeah, although it does take some time to get used to the general controls, especially now that you also have a wingsuit.
Best if you start near precipice.
It lets you glide any way you like, and combined with the grapple and parachute, you really do have full movement around your environment. You can go anywhere, there aren't any rules to slow you down.
Yes, although those wingsuit landings can be a bit tricky.
Once you do get good at combining your wingsuit, grapple, and parachute, though, you can get some incredibly fluid motion going on. All, of course, while blowing up everything.
The rebellion have liberated the town of Sogliara. The rebellion marches on.
Oh my, there is a lot to blow up.
Yeah, in fact, I would rename this genre and explode 'em up.
I love how enemies fly from vehicles hilariously while on fire. The destruction's really exciting and sophisticated. Next, I feel like I'm still underusing the grapple in combat, and I can't wait to see what uses other players come up with.
The grapple can be upgraded too, along with heaps of other stuff. Every single vehicle, including boats, can pump the NOS now.
Oh, careful of the mines, Rico. They got a hair trick.
I'll be careful.
To unlock upgrades, you need to complete challenges to get gears. I found this to be a bit of a tedious system, didn't you think?
I don't know, the challenges are pretty quick and painless, and it's not like you need to get 5 out of 5 gears for every single one of them to unlock a bunch of stuff.
I was a little frustrated that story progression relied so heavy on liberating settlements so I could have access to these challenges. This world is just so massive. After a while, I wanted to punch through the story at my own pace.
I think that's a valid point, but I don't know, after a while something magic happened with this game and I kind of just clicked into the rhythm of it. It's cathartic going into all of these bases, completing the various objectives you need to make it liberated, and then watching your AI buddies roll in to protect it.
The shooting is solid and there's a good variety of weapons. Plus, I love how cars are pretty much bombs for you to incorporate into your base attacks.
And there's so many vehicles in this game. I especially loved the sports cars.
Yeah, the cars look great, don't they? And the little scooters.
Yeah, and they handle so well, which is a huge improvement from the last game.
Some of the AI is a little questionable, though. But otherwise, it looks and plays great.
Yes, we're playing on the PC version, so we haven't tried the console one yet. We did notice some slowdown and stuttering in the more hectic moments, which is a little hard to see in this footage we're showing you, but we have been told that video card drivers are still being optimized. So that's something to keep in mind. It is a pretty game, isn't it, Hex?
Yeah, the islands are colourful too, with flower-covered fields. And there's plenty of detail and thought-out structure to the world, which makes navigating your way through it by car or by air a delight. I just wish the story was a little bit more interesting, Barjo, just a little. The humour just didn't really strike the right tone for me, and the voice acting and storylines were pretty uninspired.
No, I am not your bro.
And before you say it, I know this game isn't really about that, it's about blowing stuff up and having a good time, but I'd still like to be somewhat invested.
It's not about that.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Well, I think they have tried hard to make some of these characters more interesting this time around, but yeah, I was skipping cutscenes pretty quickly.
You're killing my buzz.
All in all, this is very similar in tone and feel to the last game, but there's just so many added mechanics and technical improvements that I think it's absolutely worth playing. I'm giving it 4 stars.
If you're willing to work hard for it, this game will satisfy. I'm giving it 3 stars.
Okay, all right. We're all having a good laugh. Ah!